Hi guys, SwifTs here, and today I'm bringing you another episode of my FIFA 17 Millwall Career Mode series. It is Season 1, Episode 17. It's also a review for Supergirl, Season 2, Episode 6, which is called Changing. And I did just do 6 or 7 minutes of this commentary, but the AI bitch on the Xbox, I'm not going to say her name, or she'll come up and just piss me off again, basically decided to read my stuff, what I was saying, which is annoying. I might turn it off, but it is silly. But I will get back into the commentary now. Gonna have to do it quickly again, I suppose. The top 6 of the league currently, though, we've got Millwall, Southend, MK Dons, Oxford, Rochdale and Charlton. So in that order, I'll do it again. Millwall, Southend, MK Dons, Oxford United, Rochdale and Charlton Athletic. That's the top 6, and in that same order I'm going to read the points and the goal difference. 42, 41, 40, 34, 34 and 34. Plus 13, plus 13, plus 8, plus 7, plus 5 and plus 4. Yes, probably the weirdest way to do it, but it's quicker. Rated of 74 as a manager before the game started, and we do now have a loss of bang on £1 million. Fucking dreadful. Can't have that, we just can't. Team news though. Tom King is in goal, he wanted to play so he played him. Donnarumma's on the bench. Chesmaine, Hutchinson, Duidera and Cummins in the defence. Chesmaine sprang him on because Martin was a bit weak. Cummins had a little bit of energy drain, but he was fine to play. Butcher and Figueira continue their roles in midfield. Ferguson comes on more for Wild because Wild's a bit weak. Gregory and Morale, however, stay on, and O'Brien's up top on his lonesome. So that's that. We'll get into, we're playing Oldham United. Is it Oldham Athletic or United? I'm just going to go with Oldham because I don't know. We're playing them and there's currently 20th in the league. Right, Supergirl review. Phone, your mind. It just starts to vibrate behind me. Got a notification from Twitter, I'd assume. We start off the episode with a clip up in Norway. There's a dead wolf, but it's 5,000 years old apparently. It's been in the ice, from the Ice Age. Something moves in the wolf's skin, and the scientist turns back around, puts his hand into the wolf. It's got warm tissue and stuff, so and it's a warm temperature. So the wolf's not somehow not dead, but that's because there's something called a parasite in it. An alien parasite. It basically just pulls the doctor's arm in, or something goes into the doctor's arm. Monel from the Daxamite gets Kara real drunk. Oi. Monel when he's drinking problems. He's been on Earth, I don't know, since the start of the season. Well, at the end of last season, basically. And he's already got 2 people drunk, and probably himself plenty of times. Maggie Sawyer, the police officer, she tells Alex, Danvers, obviously, from DEO, to come out to her family. Because it apparently, that's what she did, and it helps her out a lot, so she's giving us some tips. Don't see why not. Brilliant save there, by the way, by Tom King in the background. Well, Wynn gets footage of the parasite attacking Norway. Hang on. Fucking hell. Sorry about that. He gets footage of the parasite attacking Norway, and a woman shows up saying, "Help! It's not human." Why she's trying not to cry, even though she is. So yeah, that's just not good at all. Alex and Hank bring back one of the scientists who was up in Norway, and basically he coughs up a slug and it goes in his ear. So we all know what's happened. The slug is the parasite. So yeah, that's not. It was the only survivor, so it's a bit obvious the parasite was in him anyway. Supergirl tries to train Monel, and then Monel just might as well have given up because he's shit. He just can't do anything. He can't control his powers. He doesn't have any strategy to winning fights. Obviously, neither do I, but that's not the point. By the way, let me just mention, what a fantastic goal. I couldn't get close enough in the area to just get a tap in or just a finesse. I was like, you know what? Fuck this. Edge of the box shot. Second time to try it in the series. First time it went in. Second time it goes in. Lovely goal from Figueira. Lee Gregory with another assist. Fucking fantastic centre attacking mid-roll he is playing. I suppose it's because it's still slightly a centre forward role. Anyway, we'll continue with this review for now. Actually, no we're not. I'm going to tell you my half-time substitution since that's half-time now. We bring on Philpott for Worrell and Handyman for Butcher. We swapped Philpott, who's come on from the right because of Worrell, and we swapped him with O'Brien because O'Brien usually plays on the right. So that's the half-time substitutions you'll see very shortly. Continuing with this review, Alex talks. I can't even read my own line. Alex talks about what's happening with her, so her sexuality change with Kara, and she doesn't really take that. Alex doesn't think Kara takes it at all well. She doesn't take it like so badly, but it's not the way Alex would have preferred it to have been taken. So she walks off, being upset and shit. The scientist, he goes to the university and he attacks another scientist for basically firing him, even though his boss technically fired him. He was his boss, but the boss of the boss. So hang on, let's change that. The manager fired him, but the manager's boss actually requested him to be fired. Dr. Jones, that was the name of the scientist. Didn't actually know at the time. He feeds off of Kara, basically. That's what the parasite does. But obviously the parasite in his body, so he literally just holds on to someone and literally just brings in all of their power. Just like the Flash did with, or just like in the Flash episode of the Electro guy. Obviously that's to just fries him basically of anything. But it's husks, which is also mentioned in the Flash, different types of husks. So, but this isn't the Flash, it's the Supergirl for now. Yeah, where is it? Basically, he feeds off of Kara's energy and basically makes her feel quite bad, as in just feeling a bit shit on the day. Yeah, she slowly gets over it though, so not the worst kind of thing. James and Wing argue about the suit, and Win wins the fight because, like, he just didn't shut up. Basically, Win. He did make he made a lot more solid points. Yeah, I was a bit angry in this game, as you could see. Just all these countless freaking side tackles from behind, not getting sent off. One day, on one of these games, I'm going to do like one side tackle and get that 12 red cards. I can see it happening. I don't see how though. I can see it happening, but I don't see how it's going to happen, because it's impossible. But anyway. Alex, yep, nice. Alex confronts Kara. I can't English. I'm reading properly, but saying it differently every time. Confronts her again about their sexuality and makes they try to talk it out so that they both can understand the whole thing properly. Yeah. Kara moans at Monel because he's basically using his powers to beat up other aliens to get money. Obviously, what a brilliant tactic that is. You know what, you're an alien, fuck you, you're giving me money. I'm gonna punch you just because I'm strong and you're just a fish. Or that's just a person anyway, he's blue, so he looked like a bit like a fish. Anyway, where are we? The parasite sucks the life out of Kara again and John Jones, aka the Martian Manhunter. And they did it at the same time, so Dr. Jones actually is no longer there. The parasite takes over and he goes full parasite. It's fucking proper monster. It's like a even larger white Martian without the Martian, obviously. But they both get severely weakened. Kara will slowly recover because that's what she does. The red sun obviously powers her up. But John Jones is losing blood rapidly and is going to die if he doesn't get a blood transfusion. Obviously there's only one person for that, and that is Miss Martian. But before we get to that, Win does show James the suit. Quite a good suit to be honest as well. It's fucking brilliant. Him and Cisco got some talking to do. Brilliant suit makers, I can say that now. Anyway, Miss Martian, she originally refuses to give John Jones the blood because obviously we already know that she's a white Martian, but no one else does. Obviously the viewers do, but no one in the show does. But Alex convinces her, so she does anyway. Yeah. So white Martian blood into a green Martian. Yeah, it's green Martian. That'll come up in further episodes. Monel stands up for to the parasite and just gets fucked basically. Before anything happens, Guardian comes out of a place. If you don't know who Guardian is, that's because he's new. It is James in his new suit. He calls himself Guardian. He fights off the parasite until Kara shows up and has these blue orbs, which are called Plutonium-239. Basically, as the parasite attacks her, she puts them on her hand, so he hits that, and basically sucks the life out of the parasite until it explodes. Fantastic tactic, beating it its own game. Brilliant. Guardian's suit is made of lead, so Kara can't identify him, and just he tells her that he's just a friend. Obviously, he is, but she doesn't know that yet. I don't even think she's found that yet, and I've already seen the finale, so yeah. That was a brilliant run there, by the way. Particles goal, lovely finish, beautiful, 1-0 up. I'm about to finish the review anyway, so I'll get into the FIFA in a bit. There's a couple more points, like 2 or 3. John starts to stabilise from Megan's blood, so that's good. But his hand starts to shake, and Megan looks very worried. Obviously, he's got white Martian blood. She knows what's going to happen. We will know shortly. I will tell you now, but that's in the next episode, I think. Alex kisses Maggie, but Maggie says she doesn't want her because she's friend zones her because she doesn't want someone fresh off the books, because she's only just come out. She's a bit harsh, really. Like, you made her feel for you and then fucking told her to fuck off, basically. That's a dick move. Even though it's lesbian, so lol, doesn't make sense. Monel gets taken by Cadmus. Like, Monel finally tries to do something good, tries to help someone out, and then he just comes out of his cover in an alleyway and shocks him and then gets robbed by Cadmus. But that is the end of the episode. We are currently 1-0 up in this second game, which I'll quickly mention a bit about now. We are playing Wimbledon away. Wimbledon are currently 18th in the league. I think I said 18th, I might say 16th. Don't know. It's just a circle. It's not 10th, I can tell you that now though. It's either 18th or 16th. And they're obviously facing off against us. I didn't write down the score though. I know I've got a certain amount of goals in this first half. But we did win that the first game of the episode 1-0 against Oldham. Should have done better, to be honest. There was the 20th team. But the team we did play in this game, we had Gianluigi Donnarumma in goal, back in the lineup. Martin's also back in the lineup. Webster and Craig are in the defence, and the Romeo was on the right back. Sorry. The reason for this team, by the way, actually I'll finish saying the team then I'll mention it. We have Abdu and Thompson in the CDM roles. We have Wild, Williams and Morale. Wild and Morale do come off at half time though, and I'll tell you a bit about that in a minute. You'll understand why. And Connor Chaplin is up front. I'll just quickly mention the goal scorer as well. We scored the first goal, as you can see. David Morale scored that, and Joe Martin, our left back, did get the assist. To be honest, I thought it was Wild who got the assist at the start. Like, when I was planning, I was like, Wild, he just can't stop doing things for goals, can he? But no, it wasn't him. You'll see, he had part in it. But I just feel so much better when Wild's on that wing than Ferguson. It's just Ferguson. If you didn't see him in that first game, Ferguson can't make runs. He's just trick as shit. Anyway, Boxing Day game this is. That's why I've got a full rotation squad. That's why the Chaplin's on. That's why Williams is in cam. That's why Abdul, Thompson, Webster, Craig and Romeo are all on. Because we've obviously got Christmas Day off, but you train on that day anyway in real life. Not in the game you don't. Or you could. Then we've got a game on Christmas Eve this game was on. We've got a game on Boxing Day after Christmas. I knew it sounded a bit off when I said it. I was like, nah, can't be right. So yeah, that's that. We do make some half-time substitutions, so I'll quickly mention them now. We bring on Jamie Philpott again. Connor Chaplin does take a break. And we bring off Worrell and Wild because we need them for the Boxing Day match, because Worrell is going to constantly be substituted off. I thought that shot went in, by the way. I'm going to keep substituting Worrell off until we get another right mid, because Anya Dinma's probably got 2 more months out injured, or just about. So probably about 2.5 months, because I won't play him straight away. We've also got we have got a 63 rated youngster at right mid, but he's currently on loan. But that wasn't my choice, that was what Millwall did themselves. Obviously, he might not be good in real life, he might be a bit crap in real life. But we do bring on O'Brien for Worrell and Handyman for Wild. So yeah, Handyman was playing that left wing role. We did alright in this game. Did quite well. Actually, I do know how many goals we scored. I didn't write down the score, but I can see how many goals we scored because I wrote down the scorers. That's nice. I'm not sure if it was clean sheet or they might have scored, I don't know. But nice turn here, brung it in, and it's a finish in. That was Williams, cam roll. Gregory doesn't really score that many goals for us when he's playing cam. Williams comes back in at cam, scores. Guess who got the assist? David Rao. He's already had part in 2 goals. Scored 1, assisted 1. And I didn't want to take him off because we should have scored here as well, but we didn't. I was quite disappointed. But the reason why we took off Rao is because, like I said, we need right mids. We can't keep using different players on the right mid side of things. Obviously, we could have O'Brien there, but I didn't particularly want him to play the full game there either. Bit too overpowered there, so I just side tackled the keeper. Because you get away with it, kicking a keeper in the chest, it's fun. I am going to ruin the second half because there's not really much to commentate about. I should have done this commentary ages ago, but I didn't. I just got a bit pissed off. So I went downstairs, got pissed off, come up here and just waited, basically. This is the second video I'm recording today. The third episode, what went up yesterday, that was done this morning. and then the first and second one yesterday was done the day before. It's currently Friday. This video goes up on Sunday. I've got to get 2 more done for Sunday as well, which is kind of a wait. Do I? Episode 6. Yeah, I've got 2 more to do for Sunday. Basically, Monday I can't do videos. I mean, I could, but I doubt I would be able to after a long draining day of college. I won't be able to. Tuesday I can do videos though, so I'm gonna try and get a video done. I need to get Monday's videos done as well, but I've got Saturday and Sunday to do Mondays. I'm going to get Tuesdays done as well, obviously before I go back to college on Monday. I can try to get the Wednesday ones done, but if I don't get the Wednesdays ones done, I'll have to do them Tuesday, and I'll literally have to do I'll have to do Thursdays on Tuesday as well, because Wednesday I don't really have a lot of time. I mean, I do finish at the latest 1:10 on that day, so I could, but I might not have the time. I might not feel like it because it is still a draining day. Plus my exam is on Wednesday. Depends how I feel. On Thursday I won't really have the time as well. I finish at 1:10 again. Actually, talking of Wednesday, I don't finish at 1:10. I usually would. Like, my exam is at 12, I think, or 12:30, and you've got to stay there for at least an hour. Whether you finish it or not, you've got to stay there for an hour at minimum before you can leave. The exam is 2 hours though. You can't leave in the last half hour, so you've got half hour to leave basically. But I should be able to finish the exam in 30 to 45 minutes. Hopefully I will pass, but even so, I've got to stay until at least 1:30 if the exam starts at that. It's got to stay until 1:30, and then I've got to go back to my tutor to see if I passed, which is very nerve-wracking by the way, because it's just not a good feeling. Thought we scored there, but we just couldn't get in front of our man, so we got a corner instead. Do we score here? No, we don't. I really wanted to take another long shot, like right here, and I did. Sort of a long shot anyway, just outside the box I think, and it was just a P-roller into the bottom corner. Jamie Philpott comes back into the lineup from a substitute, scores again, and Craig actually got that assist, so a centre-back, a left-back, a centre-back, and a right mid all got an assist. Not bad, but that's going to do for the commentary today. I need to go watch another episode of Supergirl so I can do the next review. Unfortunately, I've got that's the one thing I don't like about doing reviews. I've got to rewatch the episode. 43 minutes roughly of watching the episode, but it does help slightly that if you do it all in one, because when it's videos rendering and then uploading to YouTube, I can't, like, that it takes about 45 minutes at minimum to actually do all of that, so it is very good timings really. So basically, once this video is uploaded to YouTube, I would have finished the other episode basically, and I would have put down a load of points. Then I can go into the FIFA, record a couple of games, smash on the commentary, repeat. It's good. It's good tactics. But that is going to do it for the commentary. I've just chatted a load of shit basically. Supergirl review might have as well have finished 12 years ago. Feels like I haven't spoke about any of it really. But Supergirl review episode number 7 we are in 3 hours time from when this is up. I say that, but then this is like at almost 19 minutes past of 12, so just under. Anyway, 3 o'clock is the next video. If you did enjoy it, be sure to smash the like button. Any suggestions you have, put them in the comment section down below. And if you did enjoy the content, subscribe to the channel and turn notifications off so you know when I'm actually uploading. The pace of the ending of the videos. Thank you for watching. See you later on last day.
Charged down. 88 minutes played here. Referee's had a good look and decided what he's seen from this period of play to add on 3 minutes. Thompson. Was good progress with this attack. Here's the chance to get in the cross. Oh, it's lovely passing this. They're knocking the ball around with such confidence.